Pronouns are fascinating little words that help us avoid repetition in our sentences. Let's dive into the different types. Personal pronouns like I, you, and they refer to specific people. Then we have possessive pronouns, think mine and yours, that show ownership. Reflexive pronouns, such as myself and themselves, reflect back to the subject. Demonstrative pronouns like this, and those point to specific things, while interrogative pronouns, who, what, which, help us ask questions. Relative pronouns introduce clauses, and indefinite pronouns like everyone and nothing refer to non-specific people or things. Lastly, reciprocal pronouns show mutual relationships, and intensive pronouns add emphasis. Pronouns make our language smoother and more engaging.
Personal pronouns are essential in our everyday communication. They replace nouns and help us avoid repetition. For instance, instead of saying, Sarah loves Sarah's dog, we can say, she loves her dog. This makes our sentences smoother and more engaging. There are several types of personal pronouns. Subjective like I and we, objective such as me and us, and possessive like my and our. Understanding how to use them correctly can transform your writing and speaking. So, next time you express an idea, think about how personal pronouns can enhance your clarity and connection with your audience.
Possessive pronouns are words that show ownership, and they replace nouns to avoid repetition. Think of words like mine, yours, his, hers. It's ours and theirs. For example, instead of saying the book of John, you can simply say his book. This makes your sentences smoother and more concise. Remember, possessive pronouns don't need apostrophes. They're already possessive. So, next time you want to express ownership, use these handy words to make your speech clearer and more engaging.
I can do things by myself. That's what reflexive pronouns are all about. When I say, I made this for myself, I'm using myself to show that I did it all on my own. Reflexive pronouns like myself, yourself, and themselves help us express independence. If I say, she taught herself to read, it means she learned all by herself. It's like having a little helper inside us, reminding us that we can do great things on our own. So, next time you do something special, remember to celebrate yourself.
In our school, demonstrative pronouns are like pointing fingers that help us identify things around us. For example, when I say this book, I'm talking about the one right in my hands. But if I say that book, I'm referring to one across the room. We also use these for plural items nearby, like these pencils, and those for things further away, like those lockers. It's all about location. Understanding demonstrative pronouns helps us communicate clearly and makes our conversations more precise. So next time you're in class, pay attention to how we use these words to connect with our surroundings. Interrogative pronouns are essential for asking questions, and in a college setting, they help us navigate our academic lives. Words like who, what, which, and whom are your best friends. For instance, when you're trying to find out who's leading the study group, you'd ask, who's in charge? Or when selecting a class, you might wonder, which course should I take? These pronouns not only clarify your inquiries, but also foster communication with peers and professors. Mastering them can make your college experience smoother and more engaging. So, next time you're curious, remember to use those interrogative pronouns to get the answers you need.
Relative pronouns and engaging. Indefinite pronouns are fascinating because they help us refer to people or things without being specific. Words like everyone, someone, and anything are all indefinite pronouns. For example, when I say, someone left their umbrella, I don't know who it is, but I understand that at least one person is involved. They're super useful in everyday conversation and writing, making our language more fluid and inclusive. Remember, when using them, the verb must agree in number. So if I say, everyone is here, I treat everyone as singular. Indefinite pronouns add variety and depth to our communication, making it more engaging. Intensive pronouns are fascinating little words that add emphasis to a sentence. They're formed by adding self or self to pronouns like I, you, and they. For example, in the sentence, I made this cake myself, the word myself emphasizes that I did it without help. It's a powerful way to highlight personal effort or involvement. You can use them in various contexts, like she painted the mural herself, to showcase pride in one's work. Remember, intensive pronouns are not essential to the sentence. They simply add flair and emphasis. So next time you want to stress your role in an achievement, don't forget to use an intensive pronoun.